Today we're rockhounding
Balmorhea Blue.
Pretty cool. We're in Texas today at a place called Lake Balmorhea. I'm not quite sure the pronunciation, could be Lake Balmorhea. I'll let the true Texans correct me in the comments, and this is what we're looking for, Balmorhea Blue, a blue variety of agate only found around this lake. The really high quality Balmorhea Blue agates are going to be kind of like a navy blue color, and the lower quality stuff is going to be kind of like black to gray to white. And they're generally going to be just a little more faded and have less color in them.
So it's kind of deceptive because you're not really looking for this shiny blue thing just staring at you from the dirt. Instead, what you're looking for is any rock that has an irregular crust around it and any small sign of transparency.
So before I actually went rockhounding here, I went to a local rock shop to see what raw Balmorhea Blue Agate actually looks like. Now check all this out. You can see it's got the white crust to it. It doesn't really look blue. It's kind of pale. Some of it's just black. But we're going to hopefully find some really high quality Balmorhea Blue Agate today out in the wild at the source. Now we are in Texas and it is very hot, so it's probably smart to have some water, some protective sun gear.
It's probably also a good idea to bring a hammer or a rock pick or something to smash these rocks in half and actually see what's inside. Plus, name me something more satisfying than smashing a rock in half with a hammer.
And it's a good thing that I did bring my hammer because I looked down and I saw this. Now, I'm not quite sure what this is, but I'm pretty sure this could be at least a piece of what we're looking for. And the thing that tells me that is this corner right here, that small bit of transparent chalcedony, that tells me that's agate.
That small spot right there tells me I might have something.
So it is time to dig, and whenever you're digging out an agate this size, you're going to want to dig around it. You're going to want to combine hand efforts with rock pick efforts. Dig around it, find the contours. I'm going to kind of fast forward through this whole process until I get that thing out of that hole, just like that.
Okay, let's see what's inside.
And as I chip off just a little corner of it right here, I can find that there is, in fact, a nice chunk of Balmorhea Blue inside this rock right here. That's some good color. So since that was a lucky strike, I'm going to chip off a little bit more, and see, you can see there's a nice vein of chalcedony. That's what we found earlier. That's what we chipped off, but I think we found most of it from this rock, so we're going to move on.
Boom!
Some really nice blue here. You can see this is what I was talking about. This is faded white, and there's just a little bit of chalcedony peeking out. That's what you want to be looking for, and I'll show you just right here along the side of the road. I'm finding a bunch of pieces of agate. However, this is very faded. The best piece I found was probably this one right here. Check that out. That's really deep blue. That's unmistakably blue. You can't tell me that's not blue. And a nice little pocket of Vug crystals right in the middle there. This chunk right here makes the whole trip worth it. Okay, you probably can't do better than that, so with that agate in hand, I'm gonna go explore a different part of the lake and check out what I found just right here on the bushes right at the edge of the water. You see that in there? That's white chalcedony agate with one fortification band in an orange host rock. I am finding a lot of these small pieces, but of course, smaller pieces gotta come from a bigger piece. And there it is. Some interesting crystals in there too.
Let's wash this off and see what we got.
The first rinse right here isn't really going to reveal me too much, but the second chunk right here, check that out. There's a huge crystal pocket in there. It's underneath the black botryoidal stuff. That's what we're actually looking for. And I'm going to dig around for some of these small pebbles before I go, because I think those are going to go great in my rock tumbler. These orange and white agates kind of remind me of Fairburn agates, which you find up in Montana.
A lot of people say that these things are really hard to find, but the secret is you have to go to the south side of the lake and hunt between the lake and the road. There's literally tons of this stuff.
Alright, I'll even show you the map. You see, here's where I'm parked. And you see all that land up there? That is where you're going to want to look. A lot of people say north side, but I've been at this spot collecting for 2 whole days now, And I gotta tell you, the south side is where it's at. So if you're looking for a unique agate to collect, check out Balmorhea Blue. Pretty cool.